Hello everybody, NecroVMX here. I got EB and I've got Alice, and we just well, not that we defeated, but I defeated and they cheered me on, the Lord of the Dragovians. The first part of the boss trials for the post-game here, but we're going to get a bunch of story. We're going to have to fight him more, and as well as some other crazy bosses. There we go. Alright, an 8 just hit level 61.
Shake and bake, and I helped.
It's shake and bake, and I helped. I guess I'll put it here, it doesn't matter. And I get a seed of skill. I forgot, I was going to use all the other seeds I have since I don't need them for anything now. Because we're going to have to do the Dragovian trials next. But we're going to get all the story here.
What have I done? After the ritual,
I never took the thing out of the alchemy pot.
Wrong, as though I were entangled in the threads of some enduring nightmare. Humans? What are humans doing here?
Humans just kicked your ass.
No. I remember now.
I remember everything.
When I was out of control.
I remember every little thing as if it happened only yesterday. I used to be able to recite that entire thing.
Brave humans, you have my
Same.
gratitude.
I probably still could if I thought about it.
An end to my madness.
I'd have to give it some thought.
It would have meant the end of the Dragovian race. I decided to abandon my human form. Yet, it was humans who rescued me. It appears my decision was a grave mistake. You! How can this be?
You recognize me?
You saved me. No. You saved all of the Dragovians. What a strange hand fate has dealt us.
How come he knows who you are, Gav? And what's all this about fate?
You know, if they ever made a movie about this, maybe Jason Statham can voice Yangus, right?
Yeah, maybe.
It seems you remain unaware of your true origins.
I mean, they did Dragon Quest V, or at least the first
memories have
two-thirds of Dragon Quest V.
reawakened.
And then it became weird.
Oh yeah, that on Netflix.
It's not a bad movie, it became very strange at the end.
Just like
Very well.
The Matrix meets
You
Dragon.
are the child
pretty much.
of a human father.
The movie is a ROM hack.
Dragovian mother. The blood of both races runs through your veins. But of that I will speak no further. Consult your
Maybe
grandfather if you wish to know
Your
more.
grandfather, he says.
Chen Mui, I sense your presence. Reveal yourself.
It did seem odd that Shenmue appeared right after Munchie opened the door.
I should have known your penetrating
And he's your
gaze
grandfather.
would see through my disguise, my lord.
No wonder he
Forgive me.
loves cheese, right?
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
apologize for hiding my identity from you for so long.
By the way, could I just point out that J.K. Rowling ripped this off?
She ripped a lot of things off.
Yeah, but the rat in the pocket was some dude all along. She ripped that off from this. Just saying.
I am your grandfather. I disguised myself as Munchie so that I could travel alongside you and see that you were all right. I understand
In their
you
faces.
must be shocked. Anyone would be. And now I will fulfill my promise to unravel the mystery of your birth for you. It is quite a long tale, however. May I suggest we adjourn to my home, where we can speak at our leisure.
Are we gonna have another cheese banquet? If so, yes.
Very well. I shall transport you back to the sanctuary. Please visit me again once Chen Mui has satisfied your curiosity. There is still much for us to discuss as well. You have earned the right to undertake the Dragovian trials.
Don't you have something to give me, though? No, actually, I think it's Shenmue that gives it to you.
Home again. Home again.
Hot
The
dog.
power of the Lord of the Dragovians is a wondrous thing. Well then, there is something I would like to
Yeah, he
give
gives
you. Follow me.
So it's how you get the true ending. You need your mother's ring. Which was in the chest we couldn't open earlier.
This
Ring.
is a keepsake of your mother, Shia. It was given to her as a present by your father. Does the jewel set in the ring seem familiar at all?
I mean, it's obviously an Argon heart.
I thought it might. It's an Argon heart, obtained by your father 20 years ago, during his initiation as Prince of Argonia.
Dun dun dun. You know what's fucked up about this? That means that Prince Charmles is your brother.
Oh no.
Yeah. But that also means that you have the right to marry Princess
Long
Medea, not
ago,
him, because you're the elder
Some
brother.
20 years previous, a
that's
curious
right.
Dragovian girl by the name of Gia decided to visit the world of the humans.
And it explains why Argonia has no queen, and they don't mention a queen.
There, she chanced to meet a young prince named Eltrio.
Well, I guess no, you're not his. I guess you're his uncle, right?
It was love
'Cause
at
Eltrio's
first
passed on.
sight.
Yeah, you're Charmles' uncle.
Oh no.
But her father, Shenmue, none other than yours truly, objected. He took Shia back home to the Dragovian
It seems like it
sanctuary
should have
so
been
that the
longer than
couple
20
could
years
never
ago.
meet again.
Yeah. I
He
didn't really
thought
think
it
that.
was the right thing to do.
I think they're only saying that because 8's around 20 years old.
He believed there would never be any way for a Dragovian and a human to build a happy life together. But he was wrong. His foolish decision caused no end of sadness and tragedy for his beloved daughter Shia. Shortly after Shenmue forced his daughter back to the sanctuary, a human body was found just outside.
Why are you referring to yourself in the third person, sir?
It was Eltrio.
Bob told.
He had fought
Now listen here.
desperately to find
Your
Shia again,
impression of me is not very good.
but died.
I don't go around saying
Just
Bob Dole
before
this and Bob
reaching
Dole
the
that.
gates
It's not
of
something
the
Bob Dole
sanctuary.
does.
The death of her true love wounded Shia to her very soul. She plunged into an inconsolable sorrow. One day,
Damn. Didn't mean to hit it.
even while absorbed in her grief, Shia realized that she was pregnant with Eltrio's child. Every single one of the Dragovians objected, but she stood firm and decided to keep the baby. Shia delivered a healthy baby boy, but in her weakened state, she never recovered from the strain of childbirth and passed away soon after. The Council of Elders convened a discussion to decide what should be done about the half-human, half-Dragovian child.
I love that they found a way to put Toriyama's drawings into the game, too.
Yeah.
It took several years, but finally, the Council of Elders announced their final decision. The child's memory would be sealed away, and he would be banished from the sanctuary forever. Needless to say, by this time, Shenmue had changed his mind. He argued against the cruel and closed-minded decision at great length. But the Council of Elders refused to reverse it. Shenmue cursed himself for his powerlessness. Shortly thereafter, the Lord of the Dragovians used his power to seal away the child's memories, and the boy was expelled from the sanctuary. The boy was Shenmue's last remaining connection to his only daughter. He knew he could never truly abandon the child. So, Shenmue begged the Lord of the Dragovians for permission to follow his grandson into the human world. The Lord of the Dragovians told Shenmue that he would only allow it if Shenmue disguised his true appearance as a mouse.
Also explains why Munchie has that weird mane on his back. It's his fucking mohawk.
All makes sense.
Never spoke directly to the boy, considering the hardship his grandson would be facing as an exile and an orphan in a totally new and unknown world. Shenmue made up his mind at once. He transformed himself into the likeness of a mouse and chased after the boy as quickly as he could. And now you know the whole story. My apologies for keeping it from you until now. Please forgive this doddering old man. As for the ring, I would like you to have it. I think Shia, your mother, would have wanted it that way.
And we now have the Argon Ring. Now, believe it or not, the Argon Ring is the only thing you need to access the true ending, but I want to do the Dragovian trials anyway, because they're crazy fun.
Perhaps you should
In
have
what-
another look
in which I mean
around
they're
the
incredibly
sanctuary.
difficult.
Or
Yes.
would you like to hear the story again?
Hey,
Hardly a surprise, given the length of the tale. Let us make our rounds.
you
of
hear
the
him say the whole
sanctuary
thing again.
and
Yeah,
tell
right.
everyone
We don't
of
need
your
that.
valiant
It's cool, but
service
no, we're
to
good.
the Dragovian elders.
And if you think about it, so like, who is the cursed king? Like the whole journey of the cursed king thing, the assumption is it's Trode. He's cursed and he's a king. But we also learn that Eltrio was a prince of Argon, and we are Eltrio's son. So we are also royalty, and we are cursed as well because the memories were locked away, and that's actually why it's impossible for 8 to have the curse status in battle, because he's immune to it, because he already is cursed.
That's a cool detail.
Yeah. Gotta love storytelling like that. Alright, let's open this sucker up.
Mine's great integration.
I should talk to Trode and see what he has to say, though. There we go, a goddess shield. Alright, before I make anything else, let me actually... I should talk to him. That's... here. Well, here we are. There's a little point of discussing strategy at this juncture. Just believe in yourself and fight. Oh, he's not commenting on it. He's just commenting on me being at the end of the game. Several things I need to do, though. First, let's do the bustier thing. Oh, that's not what I want. Alright, so... what I need to do is stick a dangerous bustier in there with a shimmering dress. Gotta find a shimmering dress, though. There we go. Pop! 'Cause there's still plenty more recipes to do. But yeah, if you go beat Rapthor now, having the Argon Ring in your inventory does proc the better ending. since we have the right as the elder prince of Argonia to marry the princess. So instead of just running away from Charmels and putting the two nations sort of at, unease with each other, she can marry VIII, who she actually is in love with. Also, I need to go to the shop. I should have permission to shop there now. What's up? It's me, VIII. Sometimes I'm Brad.
Brad.
Brad. Alright. They sell shit here. Alright, it's these. Well, I need 11 of them, but I guess I'll buy 9 and then buy 2. So you
I
can
think,
buy...
I think It's Me, Brad is the only meme we took from the whole Legend of Heroes thing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a very
Right?
forgettable game.
Well, the first one on TurboGrafx was very good. That was a really fun game.
Yeah,
Well, we didn't get
that's
any.
what it was after that.
We didn't get any memes from it, but it'd be nice if the second one ever gets translated.
Yeah.
The second TurboGrafx one, because I'd love to play that.
Oh, the one on the PSP was pretty freaking good.
So, you did it. You really did it. I'm sure the elders will be happy to see you. Please go inside. Though it turned out to be a grave mistake, the Lord of the Dragovians' decision to abandon his human form was not taken lightly. In fact, it took the tragedy of Chen Mui and his daughter Xia to convince our Lord that something must be done. He was determined, you see, that our race should never again suffer such terrible woe. Yet, had the tragedy never occurred, we would never have had our fateful meeting with you. You taught us the folly of isolating ourselves simply for the purpose of avoiding sadness and pain, VIII. The spell placed upon you to seal away your memories, VIII, is actually a form of curse. In fact, it is said that those who suffer from its effects become highly resistant to curses themselves. Have you ever been unaffected while those around you were stricken by curses? That is a testament to its ability to protect you, as well as make you forget. Sounds like a good curse. Sign me up, right? What? The Lord of the Dragovians is allowing you to undertake a Dragovian trial? Well, I shouldn't be surprised, given who I'm speaking to. If you best the Lord of the Dragovians in a trial, he will bestow upon you a prize commensurate with your skill. That said, in the long history of our race, none have ever successfully bested our Lord in battle. But you're a different matter. Perhaps that is why our Lord agreed to let you challenge him. Alright, speaking of which, since I don't need them for alchemy anymore, let's use all of the seeds that I have. Well, there's a seed of skill. And actually, for seed of skill, I'd probably want to give it to her. So I can put it into here. Alright, so let's see. Seed of Life? That's extra hit points. Thinking Jessica, to be honest. Nope, damn it. That's fine. Jessica has the least hit points.
Give everything to her.
I can think of 2 reasons. See, now she has almost as many hit points as Angelo. Seed of Agility. I'm gonna give it to 8. Give all of them to 8.
There's a couple of reasons you could think of to see if AJ Douglas is doing the news tonight.
2 massive reasons. Okay, so this is Seed of Resilience. I'm also gonna give these to 8. It's funny because I didn't notice right away because I was so focused on the fact that she for some reason using a mouse every time she talked, and I kept looking at her hands, right? And I'm like, when is she gonna do something? Why is she? And then I saw her click something, and I'm like, oh, okay, so she is using that mouse. And then the next time we saw her, I'm like, damn, she got some big titties. See your strength. something. Holy shit! The bosses that are coming up are not pleasant. Alright, Seed of Magic. I haven't really been using magic much to attack, but it's maximum magic points, of which I'd probably really want Angelo to have, since I use him as a healer more often than I use 8. I only use 8 for Omni Hill every once in a while. So I think I'm just going to give them all to Angelo. I mean, Jessica already has 400 magic points. She's good, you know? But yeah, there's actually even more backstory and stuff added in the 3DS version, all about 8 growing up as a child with Trode. Seed of Wisdom. This I'll probably give to Jessica on the off chance I do want to attack with magic. She's the one that will do it. Alright, I think those are all the seeds. Alright, well we need to heal and everything, so let's... There's no inn here, I don't think. So I'll just warp to another town and do that. And then we can do the... Actually, well... That's fine. I'll do this anyway. The Lord of Dragovians does heal you every time you talk to him, but you have to actually get there. Unfortunately, the Heavenly Dais is not a warp point, so you have to go through the Dragovian path every time. Or not, I'm sorry, you have to go through the whole dais. But without having to stop for the treasures, it's a pretty quick thing. And we'll want to do it kind of like in Dragon Quest XI. There's 6 rewards. You do it 6 times to get 6 rewards. Each time it does get tougher. Although I think there might be less rewards. 6 is 3DS version. But basically, you get the Dragovian equipment. Cock-a-doodle-doo, bitch. And we have plenty more alchemy to do, but, you know. Might do like an alchemy episode after the trials. I got all the Devil's Tail stuff, and we'll want to take... Once we get the Dragovian sword, we'll combine it with the sword I have to make the best sword in the game. So the way the Dragovian trials work is each time you face him again, and then there's a second battle against a second, much tougher dragon. And each time, the second dragon gets, like, worse. Hopefully level 60 is enough to do them all.
You have decided to take the Dragovian trials. I hope you'll allow me to accompany you as Munchie again. Actually, it isn't a request. We've come together this far. I have every intention of us staying together until the end. Let us go then to the Heavenly Dais, where the Lord of the Dragovians awaits.
Let's do this! We don't need to go that way. I think we go this way. Here we go. Hell spawns, Great Troll, and some Solari. Alright.
Man, Cecily Beryl and I are trying to figure out which person who worked on a Slenderman-based ARG turned out to be a sex pest.
All of them?
I mean, it's seeming that way.
You know what? Just attack.
Like, was it a dude from Marble Hornets, or was it from Drive 12, or from someone else? Like, I think both of them had someone accused of it.
Oh my god, these Hellspawns have hella defense. I'm not so worried about being poisoned, though. Ow. Quit it. Damn it. That's bad. Alright. Yeah. I'm good on that. Jessica was my only chance at doing damage to the Hellspawns, and she gets put to sleep. Big negative buenus. Don't tell Therese I said that. Actually, tell Therese I said that.
How?
I don't know, smoke signals?
I guess she's the empath. She'll know. You
They.
can feel it.
Apparently, so June picked up saying negative buenus for me, and
He's talking about.
yeah, and Therese is all like, you're not allowed to say that because it's Spanish and you're not Hispanic. I'm like, you're gatekeeping languages? But they didn't like me saying it either because, I don't know, I'm white passing. And June even told them, like, John's Hispanic, and they're like, no he isn't. I'm like, yeah. Right, sure. If somebody said something, it didn't really come through.
Hello?
Yeah, now I can hear you. I heard, like, something, but it was, like, distorted.
I was saying that it's not like your dad's literally from Puerto Rico or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I still have family there.
Yeah.
You know, but Teresa's a white-passing Latina in her... Well, I guess... I don't know how to say the with the X. How do you pronounce that? But either way, they're white-passing, too. Boom! There isn't a single old-school Dragon Quest fan that doesn't see these guys and immediately get like, oh god.
It's like
Wow.
a Final Fantasy fan seeing a Tonberry.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, in that case, it's oh fuck. I actually love Tonberries, despite, you know, the panic you feel when you see one.
Yeah. These guys are basically like, they were like really tough endgame enemies in Dragon Quest II. And, you know, anybody exploring the final like overworld area and running into one of these for the first time and discovering that they're kind of immune to magic and really tough, and you learn fast that they're dangerous. You don't learn today.
Fuck around and find out.
You don't learn today. Especially if you just came out of the cave to Roan and you run into two of these guys, and you can't. If you can't run away, you're probably dead.
I am sorting my meds. So I'm gonna be muting again so you don't hear the clack, clack, clack of hills.
I doubt that it picks that up, to be honest. Because Discord has that noise canceling shit.
I mean, it doesn't even pick up the nut button when you put it right up to the mic.
No,
so.
it doesn't. I'd have to turn off that feature, because you can turn that off to for it to pick that up. But I'm really only doing it when I'm recording anyway. Oh no, one of these unholy bishops. Alright, let's take this seriously. Oh, 6 to 9, am I right?
I'll stay unmuted then and let me know if you can hear my pills.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Well, Jessica's doing a sleep.
Battlefield's a good time to place to sleep.
I actually can hear it, but it's not loud or nothing. It's like barely audible.
Hopefully this will go by quick, especially since I'm almost out of one thing.
It's barely audible. Fuck them up. Calling in the homies. Got an Elysium bird. I should be replenishing Angela's magic. It just doesn't matter that much because I'm going straight through this place and the dude replenishes you anyway.
See, not only do I need you to remind me that Tuesdays are Taste Stomp Tuesday,
Yep.
I need you to remind me that Fridays are no longer that, because so far, the last few weeks, I've gone to like set it up and remembered I already did it this week. That's why I said it might be easier to just reset it to Friday again.
Oh, whatever you want. I like Taint Stomp Tuesday though because of the meme.
Yeah. I know some who potentially did it to Wednesday just so they could do the "It's Wednesday, my man."
Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah. A few other trans masks I've talked to, because
Makes sense to me.
we don't seem to talk to each other much, and I think it's because T makes us all assholes.
Don't lick the thing.
Let's say you don't know where that's been, but no, he knows where it's been.
He knows exactly where it's been. He put it there.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta end the
I
video.
wasn't there for a while.
Alright, we're gonna stop here. I'll see you guys real soon with more Dragon Quest VIII.